I would like to introduce myself, and then I want to explain how energy healing works. I am Dwayne Morgan. I am a photographer, artist, healer, and author of The Kayenta Curse. I have been lucky enough to find the love of my life, Elaine, and we had been married since 1970. I have spent a lifetime using the logical side of my brain, working many jobs ranging from loading boxcars in East Cleveland to the Navy nuclear power program. Then, I built power plants around the country. I am an artist, as I have painted since I was 6 years old and took second place at the county fair. Art just brings me joy. Back in the mid-70s, while I was in the Navy, I traded a motorcycle for a camera, and Elaine and I started into photography. Now we create art and have had a gallery in Sedona, Arizona for many years. That's where things started to happen that changed my life. It took Spirit an entire lifetime to get me to pay attention. As we drove throughout the Southwest taking photos, we kept going through Kayenta, an area in northern Arizona. This is where my truck broke down over and over and over again. For years in that same 1-mile area, we started calling it the Kayenta Curse. Years back, a lady walked into my gallery, walked straight up to me and said, "The Spirit in Kayenta want to spend time with you." That was a turning point in my life. Long story short, it forced me to stop and listen. They wanted to remind me that I was a healer. I didn't even know what that meant, and reminded me that I needed to get myself back on track. You'll see, this journey has taken me to an area and level of expertise that I never expected to experience. I would like to share some of that knowledge with you. I know you have heard this before. We are all energetically connected as one. You, I, the ground we stand on, the air we breathe. You are an energetic soul having a human experience here on Earth. Your physical body is about 30%, and your energetic body is about 70% of who you are. Your energetic self, your higher self, is knowledgeable and so powerful. Let me put things in a different perspective. I'm sure you all learned in school about protons, neutrons, electrons, and how everything is created using a combination of them. I want to start brief discussing quantum physics, as it is study about matter and the subatomic particles that are much smaller than the atoms that we were just talking about. They are light and energy, and the entire universe is filled with it. Albert Einstein was once quoted that we are all connected by quantum entanglement through light and energy. So whatever I do here can be instantaneously sent there. He called that connection, spooky actions at a distance. When I can connect with what needs to be healed, I focus that intention and instantaneously send that healing energy anywhere in the universe. It sounds so simple, doesn't it? But it is a little more complex than that. Its roots are so simplistic about how it works. Now, there are a number of ways of sending healing energy. So far in this lifetime, I'm up to about 15 styles or methods of healing. This is an explanation of how energy affects our human bodies. Let's say when you were younger, maybe 8 years old, and you got a haircut, and your neighbor said, "Oh my God, that's the most horrible haircut I've ever seen in my life." That negative comment hurt you. When people say bad things or do bad things that hurt you, each one of those comments creates a little energetic pinch in your energetic body. That energy is flowing around and through you. When you get enough energetic pinches throughout a period of time, the energy stops flowing. When the energy stops flowing, physical injuries can result. I usually don't use just one method. I do at least 3 or 4 different methods on each injury or problem. It doesn't matter whether that injury is a physical shoulder, knee, or neck. It can be an emotional or negative memories that have dragged you down over the years. That friend, coworker, or relative that have attached those negative energies to you. They need to be cleared and removed and let you raise your vibration and allow yourself to heal. Here is how to heal a friend in need. and even yourself. Remember about spooky actions at a distance and set your intention to heal. Connect with Source. Breathe in that light, love, and healing energy, and send it to that person instantaneously by setting your intention of healing and focusing your energy on that. Then ask Source to connect to the person you want to send the energy to. Belief activates the process. Intention directs the flow, and allow your healing team to do the work. You and the person you are healing have to believe in order to receive. Here is an example. In the gallery, I see hundreds of people come through every day. Sometimes I notice someone who feels heavy or a little worn down. In those moments, I quietly set an intention, then I call on Source and my healing team, and I write healing numbers in the air for them. 8817, 6921, to raise their happiness level. The happiness level chart is in Chapter 13 of The Kayenta Curse. It's all about understanding an energetic diet. There's no interaction necessary, and nothing may need to do. It's simply love in motion. I often notice when people leave the gallery feeling lighter, more at ease, less stressed, more themselves. I am setting an intention of love and healing for you, as I just wrote them over, all of you. Tomorrow, when you wake up, I would like you to again feel what is your happiness number. I am guessing it has raised your value, and you are in a better place. If you notice a shift, that's wonderful. If not, that's perfectly okay too. This is a key. I want to leave you with this. Setting your intention comes from your heart, not your hand. You must truly feel the love in your heart.